And so I wanted to see if we were as tough as our ancestors were. If we could actually build a house without any electricity or cordless, tools, and what it would be like to do that. How much work would it be? How long would it take? So we figured if we had 20 people, 3 days should do it. And they were pretty long days. We had planned all of the details. And one of those details was to have horses bring the lumber down. A student that I taught previously and his dad came here with 2 Clydesdales and a wagon and hauled all of the materials down in 4 loads. And he just talked to these big, huge horses, and they walked down the path that we cleared tree by tree. And it was incredible. Well, our grandfather homesteaded near Assiniboia, Saskatchewan, which is south of Moose Jaw. And he was a carpenter, and he built his sod house, and I'm sure he was dying to get building what he would call a real house. My dad was only a year old, and so the details are really sketchy and vague, but we do know that he died when Dad was a year old. And so what we wanted to do is kind of honor him and pick off, start out where he might have left off, building a homestead shack similar to the one that they were building at that time. And the other really cool part of the story is we didn't buy any lumber from Home Depot or Lowe's. We didn't buy any materials from lumber yards. There were so many times this weekend when I was going to go grab a cordless drill, and I realized, no, we can't do that. We have to use a brace and bit and turn it by hand. But your first nature is to just do whatever's easiest. And so we had people that were basically sawing almost the whole time. Well, it's going to be a place where people can come and basically leave their phones, leave their computers, and they have everything they need down there to be self-sufficient for a weekend. It's got a stove, there'll be firewood, and just live simply for a few days.